In our day and age, the world revolves around the introduction of new media technologies, which are extremely accessible and have allowed the growing interconnectedness of communication around the world. This coursework has been centred around the use of new media technologies to aid the creativeness and independence of our work in trying new programs, software, and applications to help develop our research, planning, construction, and evaluation stages to ensure that our final media products are the best that they can be.
The search engine Google allowed me to convey in-depth research about films, actors, directors and genres. For example, I researched about the thriller and horror genre and where it originated from. From using the search engine Google, I then decided to use the free online encyclopedia, Wikipedia. Here I discovered German Expressionism, the origin of horror and thriller genre, which can be seen in my previous blog post on the 1920s film Dr. Caligari. Wikipedia produced me with facts about actors and directors, for example, with the information I used on James Wan and Adam Winard, which I used to create my blog post Research on Directors. However, the content of Wikipedia is not 100% trustworthy, as it can be edited openly by anyone. This takes advantage of the combined knowledge of the population online, but also makes it very vulnerable to false information.
IMDb is an international movie database which was useful for all information regarding movies. It provided details such as film release dates, the directors involved, specific genres, and also a brief explanation of the film in order to determine their relevance to the horror thriller topic.
IMDb was useful in researching and determining our target audience, as we could look at films that were similar to ours in terms of plotline and age certificate, and therefore find the similarities between both and how to make sure that our trailer was the best that it could be.
iPhone 5 has been a huge help during my research stage of my coursework, as I've been able to use it as an on-the-go basis, being able to take photographs and videos. My smartphone has also been a huge help within the planning, construction and evaluation stages of my coursework too. Apps available on my iPhone have also been extremely useful. For example, the use of PicStitch, which is a free application that allows me to make picture collages, which I have used of various photographs throughout my research stage. The first PicStitch I made and used was in the Greek restaurant where I found the statues which might be inspirational as a fear for our trailer. I then used PicStitch to create a collage of me at the cinema watching Insidious and continued to use it throughout the construction process where I used to collage the photographs from us filming the bath scene of our trailer. A strength to using my iPhone for my research stage is that I can always go onto the internet and research any different movie types or inspirations that me and Olivia might have wanted to use for our research and trailer progress. So it's really easy to use, and because I've always got it, it's handy to just get out and use. However, in terms of actually looking at how to present our work in a media rich way onto Tumblr, the screen's quite small. So even for using applications like PicStitch and things like that, it was quite difficult to actually edit them and to make them look the best that they can be. Whereas on a laptop, you've got a bigger screen, as you've only got one that size, and sometimes it can be a bit of a hassle. Also, in my research stage, I used the film blog Rotten Tomatoes to research and discover more about the inspirational films to our storyline and trailer. Rotten Tomatoes gives a close insight into how many people liked and disliked a certain film, as members of the public can vote and rate their opinions of films themselves. This showed us what techniques we would have to incorporate to make sure that our trailer targeted our correct audience. I then used the information that Rotten Tomatoes had given me about the film Insidious to present my research onto my Tumblr site. Another online new media technology that not just me but also my group member Olivia utilised was the use of YouTube in mp4.com. By using this, it meant that we could download videos from YouTube and particular footage in order to use as our research stage. For example, we used the video of Rosemary's Baby soundtrack to download as a video and make into our own research task. We also used it as a post for George Méliès and about his discovery in directing technology of film. By using it, it meant that we could combine not only our own ideas, but also the ideas of all of the people that had posted videos of themselves on YouTube. This gave us a closer insight to all of our research tasks that we conveyed online. Of the research stage, I attempted to create a Go anime animation on Todorov's theory. However, when I came to finishing and uploading my video, it said that I would have to pay a monthly subscription to do so. So one of the limitations here would be not being comfortable and knowing the software well enough so that I've wasted my time in creating a presentation that I can no longer use. At the start of our coursework, we basically had to do research into deciding whether we wanted to create a horror or thriller trailer.
Me and my partner Olivia set up a survey on surveymonkey.com to basically find out whether our audience find horror or thriller films more effective. We needed to know this information to decide what type of trailer we were going to do.
By using SurveyMonkey, it's a free application online that is easy to use and can be straight transferred to different social networking sites.
We then posted it on Olivia's Facebook to try and get all different types of ages from the audience feedback to cooperate with our survey and give us the answer we needed.
In terms of contact, we used WhatsApp to send each other messages and images about filming. We also utilised PhotoStream, which comes with iPhones and any Apple device if you have iCloud, and it meant we could share photos instantly within seconds and we could both access the same albums.
I also downloaded the free iMovie application for my iPhone 5 to create a video of my group's plot planning. I firstly used Photo Collage to edit our post-it notes into a chronological order of events and create images. I then arranged the collage images into iMovie to create a clear, exciting presentation of our storyboarding. To film the footage for our trailer, we used a handheld digital camera. It was extremely easy to operate and use, especially when uploading our raw footage by using a USB lead to connect the camera to the computer.
My digital camera was a huge help in taking photographs for our website and poster. I originally used my camera because I'm comfortable with it, I know how it works and how to alter the contrast and brightness, and this is the camera that we used for our website and poster pictures. We used iMovie to edit our footage. At first I found it quite difficult, it's quite a difficult software to get used to, but now I'm familiar with it, I find it really easy and self-explanatory to use. I have also made many of my individual blogs on iMovie as I am now comfortable with it. To edit photographs for our poster and website, we used Photoshop. At first I found it really difficult, but like iMovie, once I had got used to it, I was fine with using it. We have also utilised Dafont, which is an external website and we can download fonts. We used this for our poster and used the fonts that it allowed us to download onto Photoshop.
However, as you can see, the font of Masked is distorted, as when creating our full names at school, we could not download the fonts onto Photoshop due to the school's download restrictions. This left our fonts looking unprofessional. I overcome this problem by going home and downloading the fonts from Dafont onto my own laptop and then adding them to our image. Our coursework itself is presented on the new media social networking site of Tumblr. After using Tumblr to present my coursework in Year 12 and really disliking it, I have experience with it now and have begun to enjoy using it. As a new media technology, it arranges my post blocks systematically, allowing me to change the post dates so that they will appear in the particular order I want them to. Also, the fact that it's online means that there's never an issue of my work being lost once it's been uploaded. We have also utilised new media technologies of social media to interact with our target audience and to post our final texts on applications such as Instagram and Facebook. Being able to utilise social networking has ensured that we successfully target and interact with our primary target audience, as it is them who utilise social networking the most. The great thing about using social networking is that both Facebook and Instagram are free to join, and therefore we raised awareness of our trailer and advertised it freely to our target audience.
In order to get feedback for our final products, I come across the website Padlet.com. It basically gives you an empty board and you can upload any pictures, videos or text that you want, and people can add to it if you give them the link. As you can see, I got a lot of responses for feedback to my trailer, and this new technology was really helpful because the website Padlet allowed people to externally access my video and images as I wanted them to.